imported fabrics are recording a drop in patronage. They are blaming the cedi depreciation.
And no man there, no born a costropa, and a hat and 50 Ghana's, and a abundant Ghana's, and a next GTP so near tono 1 million. Says about 1.5. 80 GTP Nina boy a pet. It's a ma a janocra and Kosuyan Toshi.
Plus, aiming to make theatre a foreign exchange earner, we will tell you how playwright Latif Abakar is collaborating with Spain to put Ghana's theatre on the world stage. Welcome once again to the Marketplace Friday edition. Details coming up. All right, thanks for staying with us on the Marketplace. We want to begin with issues concerning the cedi depreciation. We want to take you to the market where dealers in imported fabrics say they are recording a drop in patronage as prices of materials shoot up. The depreciation of the cedi against currencies has affected the cost of importing fabrics from neighboring Francophone countries. In today's edition of the Shopping List, Mona Lisa Frimpong speaks to some vendors who say most of their sales now come from patrons seeking fabrics for weddings and funeral events.
Hi, it's another episode of the Shopping List. Today we are here to engage fabric dealers. Have you ever wondered why fabrics have become expensive of late? Well, from where I stand, I know a lot goes into the production of fabrics, the availability of raw materials, the shipping, and even electricity used to produce the fabric. All goes into the cost of fabrics. Today we are here at the Central Business District to interact with fabric dealers, and I'm at the shop of Mafilo, and I'll soon visit other shops of some fabric dealers to interact with them on prices of fabrics.
And no man there, no born a costropa, and a hat and 50 Ghana's, and a abundant Ghana's, and a next GTP so near tono 1 million. Says about 1.5. 80 GTP Nina boy a pet. It's a ma a janocra and Kosuyan Toshi. Obetima Betanasa, no sorry. Now coffee. Tell a book on our Kaiska crabo. And I'm saying no money to Musa. I may be a bassa with your master.
Nampasho, you perceive lace no so especially made tongue air cosena. Say, also a month for a year weddings, not say for to say another, I'm sure say a month for two.
One or four. Say, and I'm say, duty in Norman, I'm a born Cosro. Only a metre. Ladies in the first one near to be 300 and a 50 Ghana's. And so first one near 20 cities.
I hire within. It's within. Nay, 600. 60 cities. But Siciano, Scanoco high. Now, yes, it's a scano, some and yes, on 120. Next, can it be 150? It's a money born I did. It's Sicilian. It just says 50. So, and I have seen so bad. I have see a high target. High target, you know. And so now, 850, 85.
Because everything I say 1 year, which one a yard?
Open yard, a bit charming. And I open half piece is so a bit charming. 1 year, but 1 yard, no, 15 cities. So, I have see a GTP. It's a GTP, no. I have seen a ton of 130, but see, about 140 cry. They say they 150. Yes, a cano, dollar near for the tip and a convenient Ghana's council. You say, we be a cost. I have seen a Kitua. Aha, or then in Kituano. I have seen 40 cities, half piece. I have so half piece near 40 cities. They are saying you will be only be a bit miato. Aha, and they 2 months in so. Said it will be about betting any beato. Will be always better high target and also better GTV. The only scan so about better Kitua. Into a sanity will be at me to be. And she said you will be a bit to be. You want Kitua and you want a kitty. So,
may show me interest for a manu per se.
You will be proud, Peddy would do. Or was sweet mother or ho. We were one of mammy to about the better to sweet mother or ho. And they were ejapa mo ejapa ye nya so ntuma ne bia woni din so ye wo so nipa ye wo wa me mpanya sa wo abusua hia na wo ye wo owu asumi ade pe bia free yensa ntuma ne bia woni din
ya also bo ha eye bi o transfer for property
eno no de se bi ye ntimi kan tro se mo ye din papa se kwa adwade no ekofom kane no de ni ka wo de ba ni na achekwa 1 week bia obetimi akofa ne oma wo se de mo ye din de ne dwara esiko no ne ntisa ebi ekofom so ne skeni ho nti se niema no koye nia no wosanki yetu ye ho fote bia ayiye bia ba ye ntwa ntoma nenso no menye so se sa de ebetimi jai entimi nyai da because wo maame wu ye no sabi wo twa ntoma no maame I feel more se me sumi chantoma me ehun se me sumi maame wu ye no me ye baby sa ntene de entimi twamu da sa neti.
One interesting thing I got from these women is the need to be economical when it comes to buying fabrics and sewing them to attend various functions. There is absolutely no need, well, if you have the money, you can do that. There's absolutely no need for you to purchase different fabrics for different functions. You can be economical by using one fabric to attend maybe 3 or 4 different functions in a year. There's no need to buy a particular fabric for each particular event that you have to attend. You can save some money if you do that. Well, that's another episode of the shopping list. My name is Mona Lisa Franco.
All right, so that's some piece of news for you, just in case you're shopping for fabrics this weekend. And from Mona Lisa's reporting, patronage has dropped because prices have gone up because of the depreciation of the cedi. So we just want to have a look at how we are ending this week on the currency market in terms of how much the dollar is going for, the pound, the euro, and the yuan and rand. Take a look at this. Window. Next, we turn to Ghana's theatre industry and how one playwright is aiming to take it international. Globe Productions, in partnership with the Spanish Embassy, is this weekend showcasing a Latif Abubakar adaptation of Miguel Delibes' play, 5 Hours with Mario. Playwright Latif Abubakar says this play is to deepen the Spain-Ghana relationship beyond traditional trade to arts and culture. He joins us on Zoom. Good to see you, Latif. So how did you come about this partnership?
I think that a very good afternoon to the viewers. This partnership was the initiative of the Spanish ambassador, His Excellency Javier Gutierrez. He actually reached out to me concerning one of the best-selling novels in Spain and across Europe, titled 5 Hours with Mario. He wanted us to produce an Afrocentric version of this Spanish novel for the Ghanaian community and Africa at large. And that actually is the birth of 5 Hours with Mario, the Afrocentric adaptation edition.
We'll talk about the play in a bit, but you're trying to get us to move beyond traditional trade with international partners. to promoting our arts and culture. How would that benefit the country?
I think that when it comes to currently, everybody agrees that export is the best for each country. I mean, every country prefers to export products rather than to import products because of what is happening currently. And exportation does not mean just physical products. Now, theater, arts have become one of the best products people could export and earn foreign exchange for their country. And we believe that this kind of partnerships with an international entity like the Spanish Embassy of Ghana would give us the opportunity to export Ghanaian productions, Ghanaian theater plays, Ghanaian culture and art to the world.
Okay, we are losing the audio to Latif Idris. Hopefully we'll have him back, but we're just talking about a play that is going to be staged this weekend in collaboration with the Spanish Embassy. That is 5 hours with Mario. And we're also talking about how that is helping promote Ghana's theater industry and how we could potentially make money from that and not only concentrate on traditional trade. And so if you're able to get Latif Idris, will speak to him and make sense of all that is happening between him and the Spanish Embassy there. But let's turn to other stories, shall we? While we work that out, the Ghana Enterprises Agency is set to roll a $40 million skills development program for small businesses from next month. This is coming after the agency advanced more than $200 million COVID-19 funding to small enterprises over the past 1 year. This went to about 300,000 businesses across the country. Chief Executive of the Ghana Enterprise Agency, or Ghana Enterprises Agency, Kosi Yankee Aye, has been speaking on PM Express Business Edition.
Million Ghana cedis. I don't have the exact figures here, but I think it was 520 million plus Ghana cedis went out in funding to Ghanaian MSMEs, and we gave them a 1-year moratorium. So the 1-year moratorium really kicked off quite recently, so people have started paying in various capacities. We're still working on reconciliation on that, but I know that we currently have over 20 million plus. I don't have the exact figure because we haven't completed reconciliation, but as much as possible, we are working, around the country, ensuring that we start receiving. It's also important to know that part of those funds, those who got their funds through the mobile money, ADOM was a grant component. So that is not, that's not something we're going to go out and collect. But that grant component of the funding went through the mobile money system because we knew that it was the best and most efficient way to get to the beneficiaries. And those who got the funds through ADOM were those who got up to 2,000 Ghana cedis. Yes.
And in that one, how much did you disburse through that avenue?
So that was about 200 million Ghana cedis went out in that. For that, approximately 200 million Ghana.
Some would say that is enough. It's quite huge for it to be deemed as just grant.
Well, it's relative because around the world, most people just give out grants, right? And so you see that there's a challenge. There's, people are going through problems, especially businesses are being challenged, and you provide access to funding. You have to devise instruments that will support the situation, and you also have to take into consideration those who are benefiting from the funds at that point. So it was important for us to design 2 instruments. One was the ADOM category, the other was a NIDASO. The ADOM was the grant category, and then you had a NIDASO, which were the SMEs, mostly those above 2,000 Ghana cedis. So if you look at it from the fact that almost 200, I don't have the exact figure here, but saying that all of that, it's too big, well, then you're looking at it from a wrong dimension. You have to look at so many different factors, and a lot of factors went into it, especially when you're considering at a time when there was an emergency, businesses were failing or collapsing due to the challenges. So we did.
Now, 15 small and medium-scale enterprises in the Western and Ashanti regions are being supported by SMV Ghana to expand production and help grow Ghana's circular economy. Each of the winning businesses under the Green Innovation Challenge will receive a matching grant of up to 25,000 euros with technical and operational support to make them investor-ready. There's more in this report.
The second edition of the Green Innovation Challenge is under the theme Promoting Job Creation Through Green Innovation. The challenge provides support for green businesses in the agriculture, renewable energy and energy efficiency, and water, sanitation and hygiene sectors to become commercially viable. The challenge will accept applications from SMEs currently enrolled in or graduated from a 6-month green incubation program which provides business advisory support. Genevieve Pakachum is Senior Incubation and Acceleration Advisor at SNV Ghana.
Last year we awarded 12 SMEs, various amounts up to 25,000 euros. This year we are looking to award about 15 SMEs. Again, that's the matching grant. Well, we are expecting to see interesting innovations. We want to see innovative businesses in the green sector. Last year we saw some pretty good ones, and they have demonstrated through their projects that it's possible. And so we want to see even more interesting businesses this year, and we are looking forward to the applications.
SNV Ghana is committed to assisting entrepreneurs and businesses in Ghana's circular economy for sustainable jobs and development. The 4-year Green Project aims at creating greater economic and employment opportunities for the youth, women, and returning migrants. Ashanti Regional Head of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Osman Mahmouda, is confident of the impacts of the green businesses to Ghana's economy.
These SMEs, green SMEs, have helped our economy, even though it hasn't been a massive start or a massive impact, but in their own small way they are helping. One of the ways they are helping is creating jobs. Number 2 is adding value to our waste.
The maiden edition of the Green Innovation Challenge saw 12 SMEs based in Western Ashanti and Greater Accra regions receiving a total matching grant of over 1 million Ghana cedis. A beneficiary of the last challenge, Kwawu J of Ease Foods, stressed the facilitation has enhanced his production.
So the fund, it has really been helpful to me. It has made me establish another drying center where we are processing more eggs, and we've gotten some off-take agreement and even gotten some industries, more industries to meet more demands.
For JoyNews, Emmanuel Bright Kwawu reporting.
Well, it's unfortunate we couldn't link up with Latif Abakar again, but just so you know, this weekend, 5 Hours with Mario being staged at the conference center. It's a production in partnership with Joy Entertainment happening on the 3rd and the 4th of September. A Latif Abakar play adaptation of Miguel Delibez's novel. And so, like Latif was explaining, this is part of moves to get Ghana's theatre to the world stage and hopefully earn some money from the theatre industry. That's our program this afternoon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Do have a great weekend. We will be back on Monday.